Hey guys, welcome. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome, welcome. Hey Lee, welcome, welcome. We'll get started shortly.
All right, thank you much.
Welcome. All right, guys, we'll get started shortly here. Hey Johnny, welcome. We'll get started shortly here, guys. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, welcome. Hey Al, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Hey Peter, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great week. Crazy day in the markets today. We'll go over that. Hey, Mary. Welcome. Welcome.
Hi. Nice
Hello.
to see you again.
Nice to see you.
I'm still learning, still learning. I missed you.
Good, good, good. The learning never ends, never ends.
Yeah, I know. But I'm back.
Yeah, good, good. We'll get started shortly. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. As you guys know, on Thursdays, we do stocks, basically equities, all right? So stocks, ETFs, options, crazy day today in the markets. We had a good day on in Forex. Things pull back a bit, but positions should be holding. But let's take a look. Let's go right into it. So let's take a look at the markets here. All right. Hey, Danny, welcome.
Oh, I need to log in my laptop. One moment.
All right. Okay, so you guys should see my screen here. It should say Monster Futures at the top. All right, so Monster Futures at the top there. So let's see here, 1 second here. Market was down. So equity, the indexes were down. I think the Dow was down over 500 points for the day. Right now, the futures are still down, right? So the futures are down this evening. All right, so let's see here. So here's the market. So here's the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Russell. And here's the VIX. So the VIX was at 19 yesterday, made a big move up. So it's at 23. It's at 23 right now. All right, so 23 right now. All right. That's not good for the market. As you guys know, when the VIX moves higher, when the volatility moves higher in equities, right, that's not good for the market. We were hoping, if you guys look here, we were hoping that the Dow, right, the Dow would get above, right, start getting some buying in here. We did finish yesterday with a green up candle here, but guess what? Came back down today. All right, so we were hoping that the market would move higher, start testing this resistance up in here, start, you know, testing that all-time high. But we are still in the markdown phase. So we are absolutely still in the markdown phase. Here is the S&P right here, red candle finished today. The NASDAQ right here, right? And then the IWM, the Russell right here. We are starting to see some movement in the sectors, right? So yesterday we only had energy was up. Energy has been the only sector for over a week now. But guess what? Financial, tech, right, is moving higher. Consumer staples and healthcare. So this is an early move, so keep an eye on it. But again, I mean, it's nice that the indexes are kind of holding. They are still holding right here between support and resistance right in here. So, I mean, anything can happen, right? But they are holding. If you guys look here, here is resistance, here is support, here is resistance, here is support, here is the resistance, here is support. Okay, so
David, we can't see what you're talking about.
you can't, you guys should have told me. You can't see my screen?
You're stuck on monster futures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to look for it too, but no, it's okay. We just thought that that's what you was talking about.
Okay, yeah, let me know, guys. Yeah, I've got multiple screens here, so okay. So
David, we
how
just
about,
like listening. We like listening to your voice. That's what it is.
Thank you,
It's
Mari.
so soothing.
I should be a DJ, huh? All right. Okay, how about now? You guys see it now? Monster Market Tracker.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. Yeah, help me out with that, guys. Okay, so yeah, so here is, like I was saying, right? Here is the Dow, here is resistance, and then here is support. So price is stuck between support and resistance right in here. So consolidating in here. And then here's the S&P, same thing. Price is stuck between resistance and support. Same thing here on the NASDAQ. Here is resistance, here is support. And then same thing with the Russell. Okay, and then here's the VIX I talked about. So here's the VIX at 23, almost at 24. All right, if it gets above this area here, right, we could get anytime we get above 20, that's bearish for equities. Okay, but we are clearly in the markdown phase. We are in the markdown phase. We do not have any buy signals.
Question: if you could
Yes.
pull up the IWM chart.
Right.
It looks like the last 9 days, it looks like it was accumulating. And today, this morning, it broke resistance. If you could pull on the IWM. I thought my bear position was over.
Yeah, are you still holding that?
Yeah, I'm still in it because, yeah.
Well,
But it really looks like accumulation and break of resistance.
well, I tell you, the IWM, the Russell looks better than the others as far as the markdown phase. Okay, so if you guys take a look here, I'll bring up
Because the previous support of 205 became resistance. And this morning it was a strong break. It went all the way to 210 in the futures and on the IWM.
yeah,
So I thought, oh crap, my bearish position is over. It's time to get out. But and then of course the news and whatnot price went under, back down.
Yeah, you got like see here, you see here on the Dow, this is very different than this. All right, this is very different. You've got much more consolidation in here. All right, so price can go in any direction, still in the markdown phase, but it could go any direction. Here, Peter, you've got a better chance for the price to come lower. There isn't a lot of consolidation. The sellers are definitely still in charge. All right, so of the four indexes, the Russell looks better as far as bearish in the markdown phase. All right,
The
so
SP 500 looks like it wants to go higher.
yeah, the S&P, the S&P is right
But
here.
today it came back down.
Yeah, it came back down. Yeah, so I mean, if we continue selling, right? So if the selling pressure continues tomorrow, we'll clearly in all of the indexes, we'll clearly be back clearly in the markdown phase. We're still in the markdown phase, but they're trying to move higher. All right, so they're trying to move higher. Let's see here. So good job, Peter, holding on. I know it hasn't been easy, right? Hasn't been easy holding on to your shorts here.
9 days of pullback, bro.
Yeah.
I survived the pullback, so that's why
Wow.
I'm looking at the chart to see when do I get out if this chart goes bad.
You're good. You're good for now. The Dow, like I said, the Dow, even the S&P and the Russell, they're not. I mean, they look better for a move higher. Still, a lot has to happen still. If we had gotten a big day today, that really would have helped. That really would have helped the market. But like I said, a big down day today, and the futures, let's take a look at the futures again. So the futures are down. All right, 1 second here. So right here, the futures are down this evening, right here. Okay, so they're down right now. The futures are down. So in the morning, if they're still down, we could have a down day on Friday, and Friday usually isn't good. So if we get selling tomorrow, they could really push the market down. All right, so let's see here. So no real direction, I guess is what I'm saying. There's no real direction right now, right? Based on all of this here, but so you shouldn't be going heavy in either direction. You can still trade lightly. All right, still trade lightly, but be careful. The good news is that some of these indexes, sectors rather, are starting to look better. All right, so like I said, energy has been the top trending sector. All right, financials, it was just added. Tech was just added today. All right, consumer staples and healthcare. All right, any questions on this? Any questions on this? Okay, let's take a look at the systems. So Stock Boss, we're starting to get more stocks here in Stock Boss. All right, so as the market improves a bit, we'll start to look, at our stock systems more. So we're starting to get, there's some energy stocks. We're starting to get fewer energy stocks. So I don't know if the moving energy is slowing. All right, but healthcare, like I said, healthcare, that sector is improving. So we're starting to get new buying opportunities. It's still early, right? Still early, but if the market improves, we'll start to see more opportunities. So healthcare, right? Technology, I think I like what's happening in technology. They've come down quite a bit, and this is exactly what we want, guys, right? So we saw the selling in tech, right? We saw the selling in tech. So here's the selling, and what we do now, this is perfect. This is a perfect setup right here. What we'll do is wait, right? This is the markdown phase. It's getting into that accumulation phase. Guess what? Right? We got green candles here. All right, we get a buy signal. Guess what? We're in the markup phase, and it's dropped quite a bit. All right, so watch for technology, right? If the market stays, if the market improves a bit, all right, and we don't even have to have a buy signal on the indexes, right? We'll start to see buy signals in technology. Watch for technology. That might be
David,
next.
excuse me.
Mhm.
Technology, is that include like Twitter and?
Yeah, I don't know where Twitter falls, but yeah, but like computer technology, yeah, computer stocks, like right in here, you'll see here business services. So I don't know, Twitter might be in there. I don't know exactly.
Because just for the hell of it, I finally bought $100 worth of Twitter today.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it.
What's the symbol?
You know,
what's the symbol, Mari?
it's I am not really sure because I'm on Coinbase, so Twitter.
Okay.
You know, like the social media platform.
Yeah. I'll pull it up.
Just for the heck of it, you know, I just this morning, just because I need to learn and get in there and learn.
Okay.
I did the crypto already, as you know, but I
Okay.
hadn't done actual stocks.
So, well, let's take a look at it then. All right. So your Twitter, the symbol is TWTR.
It looked cheap to me. So for, you know, what it does. So I just said, okay.
Okay. Well, let's analyze it a bit, right? So you got in today?
Yes, this morning,
Okay.
about 10 o'clock, 10, 11
Okay.
o'clock. I just got like, I didn't know I could get like $100 worth. I just thought, you know, I had that extra money. I said, I'm going to do it.
Okay. Well, this is a good example. Do you have the 4 market phases?
I don't. I'm still working on trying to get a computer that is, yeah, I'm slowly. Remember you told me it takes about 6 months to a year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm slowly, I'm threading real slow.
Second. Okay, I want you to take a picture of this chart here. Give me a minute here. Let me get it to read. All right.
David, it's one of those things that if I get anything out of it, fine. I'm not moving. You know what I mean? This is just for learning purposes.
Yeah,
because I had already done the 200 in crypto.
Okay.
So
well, this is an opportunity to learn. Okay, even with $100, right? We still want to follow the process. Okay, so this is an opportunity so that next time, Mari, when you get in, right, you'll know exactly where to get in the trade. Okay, so if you see the 4 market phases there on my screen, the 4 market phases.
Yeah, and I have learned them and all, and I even put a diagram out in front of me like you requested.
Okay.
But the thing was that I don't have monster trading system, nor do I have any other.
That's fine.
Anything, yeah, I don't have anything set up yet.
That's fine.
I'm just
that's
playing.
fine. Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine. That's fine. That's fine. You can you can still use it even without the systems. Okay, you can still use the 4 market phases. Okay, so what I'm gonna recommend is to do this. Did you print it out? Do you
Yes,
have
I
it print?
did.
You
Yes.
printed it out? Okay, so you have it printed
Yeah.
out. Okay, so I want, and this is everyone too. This is, we can all learn from this, right? So let's go back to the chart here. Okay, so here is your Twitter stock. Okay, so here is your Twitter stock right here in stock box right there, right? You see that?
Yes, a markdown phase.
It's in the markdown phase. So
Yeah.
should you have gotten in today?
Say that again, David?
So what I'm asking is, should you have gotten in today based on the fact that it's in the markdown phase?
No.
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 All right. No.
I didn't listen. I didn't follow it.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So next time, next time, so whether it's $100, $1,000, $50, $25, still go through the process. Okay, still. So because when we trade in, right, we want to build some good skills. So even without the system, you can still follow this process. The good news is this. All right, so I'll give you some good news. I'll give you some good news. All right, the good news is that the price is the price is slowing down a bit. Okay, so here was your low here. All right, not really support. I would call right here support. Right here is support, and we've got a yellow support and resistance right in here. So yellow support and resistance means the price is changing direction. So we've got higher lows right here. We've got a higher low, so the price is moving higher, right? It's not, we shouldn't be buying yet, right? We should still hold, but at least you've got a bit of some good news, okay? Because there is a reversal, okay? A little bit of a reversal coming in. If we get some selling tomorrow, Mari, that you might see the price go lower, and then start to test this support, okay? But I would, just hold on, but just remember next time, wait, if you might have had to wait to get above like 41, right around 41 would probably give you a buy signal to get in, all right? But at least you got in the trade. At least you got in the trade, but just
yeah,
yeah.
I was. At least I got in because sometimes it's just getting in, I mean, it's not like I invested $5,000, it's just 100.
Yeah, but just next time, just follow the 4 market phases. So follow your chart, because you nailed it, right? You
Yes.
knew it was in the markdown phase, right? It's in the markdown
No,
phase.
I did not, David. I that's the problem.
Okay.
I don't have like trading views set up. I don't have your market monster set up.
Okay.
I don't have any of that set up because
Okay.
I still am waiting to purchase a computer that I can actually see. Yeah, remember, I'm a baby here.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I would do, you can pull up a chart on your phone, on your cell phone.
Yeah, I have an Apple tablet.
Okay, yeah. Just get some more information, more data, so that you can at least see the 4 market phases on a chart. All right, so you can compare the two. That will help. That will help you.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
Peter,
that's probably why I'm here right now too, is because I needed that, slap in the hand and wake up. Thank you, David.
Yeah, you close you're a bit too early. You're a bit too early, but you're thinking the right way. You're absolutely thinking the right way. All right, perfect.
This is
Peter. Peter, did you have a question?
Different perspective on money.
Okay.
I kind of value my money. I kind of see it as troops. So I never want to send out money to die. So I always respect whether it's $50, $100, or $5,000. I just value money and I respect it. And I never want to send out money out there to die. Just like troops, you want your troops to go out and bring back more troops, not go out there and die. So that's my
Yeah,
perspective.
thank you, Peter. Since December, I had this money set aside, and I'm like going, Mary, come on, just do something. So
if you want to do something, you can trade paper money. They give you practice accounts, and I always practice with pretend money before I actually risk my real money.
Yeah, I definitely respect what you just said. From now on, I'm going to respect money, according to Peter. Thank you. Thank you, Peter.
And that's a good point. That's a good point, guys. When we trading, right? I look at trading, and each trade is like an employee, right? So every time we put on a trade, it's like an employee going out there working for us. Okay. And Peter raised a good point, right? If we can't manage $20, $100, guess what? If we can't manage the small amounts, right, it's going to be very, very difficult to manage the larger amounts. Okay, so those principles, the stuff we build with the small amounts is just like when we trade small, right? We say trade smaller, right? Learn those skills, build those habits, so that when you start trading larger amounts, guess what? You've got that foundation already. So yeah, it's all about respecting, respecting capital, respecting your money. And yeah, every time you guys put on a trade, you want to think about it, right? That's an employee going out to work. So guess what? If that employee doesn't wake up, right, doesn't do the work, guess what? You don't get paid. All right. So just another way to think of it. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Mary. Any other questions before I move forward? All right. So keep an eye on technology. Keep an eye. Let me make sure which screen I'm on here. Are you guys seeing Stock Boss in front of me here? Is it Stock Boss? Oh, am I?
You're on Stock Boss.
Am I? Okay. Okay. So keep an eye, watch out for technology. I think that based on the price action, right? Based on the price action, right? Energy has been the sector, but they're jumping into technology, right? They're starting to really jump into technology. And we can tell right here, right, that we're starting to see technology stocks in here. All right. So in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. All right. So here is Bullmaster here. And we're starting to get a lot more opportunities in Bullmaster. All right. So this is, look here. This is exactly what we want to see. Look here. Nice. Price came all the way down, right? All the way down. Mary, this is where we should have bought. So here you bought it right in here, right?
Yeah.
This is where we want to buy. We want to make sure that the buyers are in control first. Okay. So okay. Guys, yeah. So all that selling, we want that selling to come down. Guess what? Here's our buy signal here. We're getting a better price. We'll never get the bottom, the very bottom, guys. We'll never get the very bottom because the buyers are not in control. All right. So keep an eye on technology. They're really setting up. So I just want to go through a few of them. Here's another one here setting up. All right. This one already moved. Right. All right. So we're starting to get some buying in technology. All right. All right, so watch that sector. Okay, watch that sector. All right, even let's see here, even Monster ETF, we are starting to see opportunities in Monster ETF. Okay, we are starting to see opportunities in Monster ETF. All right, it's been a long time since I've seen these many opportunities in Monster ETF. Okay, The futures, let me show you guys it. Do you see the futures screen? You guys see that? Monster futures? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think so.
Okay. All right. Corn.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You
we
guys
do.
see that?
I do.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. This
Yeah.
is going to be pretty cool once we get going with monster futures. Corn. I was looking at these overnight. Corn. They're pushing corn. They're buying corn. They're buying corn. Look at that. They're really buying corn. They've been buying crude, right? They've been buying crude, but they're really buying corn, right? I just want to show you guys this for future, right? They're really buying corn, all right, for whatever reason. And that's in the futures market, okay? Let's see here. Cryptos, we call this, every time I call, we call a buy signal on Bitcoin on the 240, we always get burned. And, I thought about it, and we might get a sell signal, okay, on the 240. Because here was the 240 here, previous buy signal here, buy signal here, buy signal here. We called it this morning. And guess what? We might get a sell signal to close the thing out.
David, I also bought $50 worth of Bitcoin for that.
Okay.
This morning, I just got really excited. I don't know.
But the thing here about Bitcoin here, we could get, we closed the short. We closed the short. Where is it? Here is it right here. We closed the short. So here was the short that closed right here, but it's coming back down. It's coming back down. So we might get a sell signal here on the 240 to get out. So I'll let you guys know if that happens. We did have a good day
It was a very good day for your British pound.
Yeah, the yen pairs made a the pairs. I don't know if you guys know this, but the yen pairs will move with the equity markets a bit. Not all the time, but they will, right? So that selling that happened in the equity markets kind of push the yen pairs down a bit, okay? But they're still holding. So hold your trades, don't get out. Yeah, we had a big move. So here is the buy signal on pound yen, right? It pulled back a bit, but still good. Hold on to your trades because they're still holding.
Did it break resistance? It looks like it did.
Oh yeah, the pound yen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it broke that big yeah.
And then came back down.
Yeah, it broke. We were looking. Go ahead.
I was telling David, I got really jealous of that. I pulled out right when it hit the before resistant, that purple bar right there that David's next to with his mouse, not
Right
there,
here?
the other. Nope,
Here?
a little bit higher. No, top left. All the way top left.
Not over here.
Well, yeah, because I was around 157 before I made the new heights, and it was just hitting that new resistance. It was hitting that new resistance. And I got a little scared because I looked to my left, and to my left, you try to follow patterns, right?
Mhm.
So I said, oh man, usually it looks like it reverses because you see the resistance over here in the middle, the purple where the horizontal line is at. I was looking at that and I got a little scared and I said, oh, it looks like it's gonna go reverse. I said, well, let me just take out my money just in case. So I took out my funds and the next day that bastard jumped like 150 pips. Can you believe that? Crazy.
That's the market for you. So yeah, the yen pairs are still holding. I wouldn't do anything down. If you guys look in this area in here, it's all very choppy. right? No real direction. So the money right now is going in these pairs up here, but we're definitely solid in the yen pairs, okay? They're all in the markup phase. For new traders especially, right? Do not hold your positions, right? Even with the pullbacks, hold your positions, right? Hold your positions, okay? Hold your positions.
Daniel, you gotta stay in for the ride. We're going to 4,000 pips on the British pound. You can't get out of the ride at the beginning.
The thing is that I guess because I'm not gonna lie, because I could relate to Peter a little bit when I heard Peter talking about the I usually, sorry, can you guys hear me? Sorry, my phone started ringing.
Yeah, go ahead, Daniel.
Okay. You know, I usually trade, I take risks, like you know, and you know, so sometimes I think that way, but you know, at the end of the day, like I told Dave, is the only way that it kind of ignites me. Like I'm a thrill person, but I try to be careful. So when I see that it might turn around or I might have a chance of turning around, I'm like, then, you know, but that's the new person to me. But little by little, as I guess, you know,
we get out when at the break of support.
Yeah.
Not at resistance. Break of support.
Basically. So
just stick in for the ride, because when it breaks that resistance, it's gonna fly up. Like you're talking about 200-300 pips to the upward, and you just missed that ride because we're trading on the 240 and the weekly.
Oh wow.
So we're going for lots of pips, a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they fly when they break, guys. And Peter's right, they really move. All right. So I mean, that's going to be the challenge. Like right now, if you look at your P&L, so if you guys, this is Aussie yen. So let's say you guys got in here, right, at 82 on this buy signal right here, right? Or you just, let's say you got in right here on that break of resistance right here. And you looked at your P&L this morning, and guess what? The price was all the way up here, right? You're doing good, right? But right now, the price is all the way back down here. So if you look at your P&L this morning, and let's say you were up $200, right? $200, right? And then now you look at your account, and it's up rather than $200, it's up $70. Right? That's going to mess you up because you're still in the trade, right? This pullback here doesn't mean anything. You're still in the markup phase, okay? So you guys have to be careful, especially new traders, right? This is going to mess with you because you think that it's, you know, that you've lost money, right? That you've lost an opportunity. But I always say, you know, that money is not yours. Okay, that money is not yours. It's not yours until you close the trade. All right. So we have to stay in the trade. If you look here, here was a pullback. Here was a pullback. Here was a pullback. But here's the exit here. Okay. So Daniel, I know you're working on it. I know you guys are working on it. It's not easy. You're not going to do it in 2-3 weeks. 2 months. It takes a while. Okay, but the bottom line is this: they're still in the markup phase, right? I actually send out alert today for the dollar yen. Kim, did you see that alert, Kim, for the dollar yen?
Yeah, I'm in it. Actually, I got in it a few days ago at and I just simply added to my position. But I got in on, I got it right here. I got in on 2.8 and I got in at 15,115.410.
Yeah, you nailed your entry. Yeah, so, you know, I don't like trading the dollar yen, but it's holding. What I like about it, it's holding. It's actually doing better than, it hasn't really pulled back, right? But it's holding solid. sometimes it doesn't hold like this, like it's doing now, but it really is holding. All right. Any stocks, anything you guys want to take a look at?
One stock you had in your list, FOXA, if you can take a look at that one. FOXA.
Kim, is it in Stock Boss or Bullmaster? Do you know?
It was in Stock Boss.
Stock Boss, okay. FOX, where is it in here?
There.
What sector?
I think that was telecom. Oh, listen, maybe it's not in this one. Maybe it's in the other one.
Okay, Bullmaster.
There it goes. Yeah, right near the top. There he
Okay.
goes, right there. Yeah.
What do you want to know about this?
This one I put it on a long position. I actually
okay.
bought the stock, and I have options in it too.
Oh, okay.
Can you put that? Is that that's a 240? Is that a 240 or a day?
That's a daily.
Okay. Can you put it on a weekly?
On a weekly, yeah.
Wow. Can you put it on a monthly? I guess this thing is going.
That's nice. Hold on. Kim, is this a new stock?
They had to reissue shares. They were in a deal with Viacom, and they did a reissue. So I guess the short answer is yes.
Yeah, this is all the data we have here.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't go back that far.
No.
So when you're on a weekly, that was about it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's bring it back on the weekly.
Yeah.
So here is the weekly. So so this is new highs for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
This is new highs.
I don't see anything.
Second here. Okay. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Kim, it's new territory for it. Let's see here. So the daily is basically what you've got to use here. Here was the stock looks a little, and you said it is what sector?
I don't know if you want to call it telecom, but the same sector is like Disney.
Okay.
Same sector is Viacom, where
Okay.
they do movies, television. They have phone companies. They're kind of anything has to do with telecom.
Okay. So I would call this here. Here is your resistance. This is just a high here. So here is your resistance right in here. It broke that resistance today and held it. So it closed above resistance. Here was the previous high. So I think you're good. I think you're good.
Right.
Yeah. I think you're good. Your 2 day, well, here was your buy signal here. Your buy signal was at, when did you get in? Your buy signal was at 40. You got in yet?
Day before yesterday. It was recently. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got in before the pop?
Yeah, before the pop.
Good job. You guys see that? I tell you,
Such a rock star.
I follow Cam. You guys want to make money? Follow Cam's trades, man. That's perfect timing there. Good.
Cam, what's your address, please?
I still say my best trade ever is going to be that British pound Japanese yen. Once you get in that monthly chart and it goes above resistance, I'm that right there.
Yeah.
How about that Turkish lira?
No, this one, I'm telling you, watch. This one's gonna put the Turkish lira to shame. I know the
Really?
Turkish
Yeah,
lira
yeah.
trade was good, but this one, you watch 1 or 2 years down the road, when I'm like 40,000 pips up.
Yeah, this one has a, like I said, it's a 4,000 pip move.
Yeah.
Once I break that resistance, so Daniel, you can still get in at the break of resistance, add to your position, or start a new position.
Well, I mean, for the long run or just for a couple of weeks?
It's gonna be couple months. It's gonna be at least 21 months to 4,000
Okay.
pips.
Now, we don't talk about this a lot, right? But you know, we have Forex Dominator, right? And Forex Dominator is that's our big trend following system. We trade this on the weekly time frame. So if we take a look at pound yen, let's see so here is pound yen. It's already in a buy signal, guys. It's already on a buy signal. Here was the buy signal right here at 142. That's on the weekly time frame. Okay. Yeah, I know we don't talk about this system a lot. It doesn't get a lot of, it's not very popular. It's kind of slow, right? It does its own thing. But this was the buy signal all the way back in January 2021. And this is what Kim is talking about. These trades, you can stay in them for a long time. So it's still in the markup phase, right? It's on the weekly time frame. Here was the buy signal right here, guys. Perfect buy signal. Look here. Look here. Look here. Every candle here is a week's worth of data. If you guys don't trust this system, I don't know what will give you confidence to trust the system. Okay, so here, every week, this is every candle here is 1 week of data. This is going back all the way. The last time it gave a buy signal on the pound gave a buy signal, okay, was back in 2017, 2017, right here, got out, gave a sell signal right here, back in 2018, right? And it hasn't given another buy signal until here, which was January 2021. And here we are right here, testing this this resistance. All right. The cool thing about this system, you just park some money. You just put some money, just and just let it live it and forget it. Right, leave it and forget it.
David, is that the USDCNH? Is that what we're looking at?
No, that's the pound yen. Pound yen.
Pound yen. How do you spell that? I want to look it up on my Robinhood.
GBP JPY. But I don't think you can get it on Robinhood though. But you can just do Google, pull up Google JPY. GBP as in Peter. GBP.
Oh.
Yeah, JPY.
Okay.
Yeah, that stands for Great British Pound.
Yeah. Yeah, we call it the pound yen. Okay.
I'm gonna take your advice, Cam. I'm gonna learn how to trade this British pound.
Yeah, you guys learn how to trade it. You'll make a lot of money. All right.
All you guys have to do is watch Vegas software. I mean, that's where the buy signals are, and just learn to stick with it, and just don't be afraid when you get, you're down, let's say 20 or 30 pips, in the middle of the night, just don't get afraid. Just let it do its things. When you look at this chart right here, again, David was saying that each candle is a week. It's a lot of movement every single week. So when you're 20 or 30 pips down, a lot of people, they want to get out of their position, and that's not the thing to do.
Yeah. We'll start looking more and more as the pound, right? So as the pound yen opens up, right? Where is it? Over here. we'll start looking at Forex, dominator more, right over here. We'll look to test. I mean, we're testing it right now, but we'll look to break. And this isn't swing trading. This is like, okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna put some money, leave it, forget it, right? You will get out when you get a sell signal, but just leave it and forget it. Even if you have to open a separate account, right? A separate account, just put some money, just leave it and forget it.
Yeah, it's not in Robinhood.
No, it won't be. But Mari, you can open an account. It's easy online, forex.com. Okay, so
I know, but it's so many accounts. I won't be able to keep up with them.
Okay.
So I just want to like two. Right
Okay.
now I have two.
Which ones do you have?
Coinbase and Robinhood.
Okay. Well, just open up for Forex. You'll have three now. Forex.com.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Forex.com. All right. So yeah, so we'll be watching it more closely here as things open up. All right, with the pound yen. So let's see here. Was that everything? Was that everything? No, we were looking at your stock, right, Cam?
Oh, that Fox A, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Good job. Good job with this. Any other stocks you guys want to take a look at?
Hey, David, let me tell the group too about something. It's really important.
Okay.
This is something I learned years ago, probably more than 25 years ago. I used to subscribe to some newspaper called the Investors Business Daily newspaper. I'm sure David's familiar with it. And,
I love it. Yeah.
And when I first subscribed to it, 20 something years ago, 30 years ago, it came with a cassette tape, and he gave a general lecture about trading. And a lot of people have a rule of when a stock hits a 52-week high, then always sell it and get out. And when you read the book, Trend Following, that David recommended, when the stock breaks out of a resistance, especially a resistance that it's been in for a long time and goes to new highs, in that book, it'll tell you that that's where the real money was made over the years. And getting back to the guy named is William O'Neill, he's the editor of Investors Business Daily. But one thing I learned from him is that if you do not buy stocks or want to hold stocks that are at their 52-week highs, you have eliminated yourself from all the best stocks. You'll never, ever, ever be a successful investor, because what you're doing is all the stocks is going to be strong stocks year after year after year, and currencies that are going to run for 6 months, a year, 2 years. If you get out the first time it hit a 52-week high, you have eliminated yourself from the best performers always. And if you don't believe me, go back and look at a chart of Home Depot and go back to 1981 when it was at its all-time high. And look at where it is right now. So just keep that in mind, guys.
Well, Bitcoin is a perfect example. I think in 2013, I seen a video of some kid and he said, wow, it reached its all-time high, $111. He said, this is history. This is history. And I looked, he goes, we're never going to forget this. And look, it's been like 8 years later and the thing is high as hell. And I mean, that kid, I'm pretty sure either he sold it or he kept it, but if he kept it, then he's doing really well now.
That's a good point. We'll finish with this, right? And I learned that too in because I thought like everyone else that you want to when it's moving higher you want to sell, right? And Kim is right. In trend following, they buy when as the price is making higher highs. Okay, they continue to add to their position. I was talking to another trader, and we were talking about different ways to trade, right? And there are two different schools of thought, all right, as the price keeps going higher. Sometimes what traders will do is they'll take a large position. So they are, and it's just different ways, take a large position. So their first position would be a large position. And then as the price gets into the reaccumulation phase, they take profits off the table. All right. So let's say they, they have $1,000 trade, right? The price hits the first reaccumulation. They might pull back. They might take, $500 off or $300 off the trade. It goes to the next accumulation, take positions off. Now, in order to do that, you can do that. You have to have a large capital to do that. But you're not looking for when you do that, you're trading defensively, not offensively. Okay, what trend followers do is that they assume that the trade that they're in will go to the moon. All right, not that it will. And if it doesn't, hey, they have, we have our systems in place to get us out, right? But our philosophy is we need that big trend, right? We need that big trade. So every trade we get into, right, we are going to build on that trade. So as new buyers come in, think of like what Kemi said, right? As the price is making new highs, there are new buyers coming in, right? There are new buyers coming in to push that price up. So if we are scaling out of positions, right? So when the new buyers are coming in and we scaling out of positions, can you trade like that? Absolutely, right? I mean, the good thing about that, and I understand the psychology of that, right? Which is to take your profits off the table, take your profits off the table, all right? But we are always looking, what we want to do is we want to build on those positions, use the broker's money to make even more money. And guess what? If we get out, if we get kicked out of the trade, we get kicked out of the trade. But our thinking is we want to go for it. We want to go for it. So Kim is absolutely right, right? He's absolutely right. So we'll always say, hey, add to your position on the break of resistance. That's new buyers coming in. Why would we want to get out of the trade when new buyers are coming in? All right. When new buyers are coming in, why would we want to get out? We would want to get more, right? Get more. When the buyers are getting out, guess what? Then we get out of the trade, like here, right? Right. Okay. Any questions on that concept? Because I tell you, trend followers, you guys. Those of you who have the book, and if you guys do not have the book, anyone out there, we give that book to all our traders, and it's a very important book. But the audio, if you guys don't have it, go on Audible, get the Audible on it, okay? Because that's how you make money, right? So you can have a horrible year, right, and catch a couple of trends and do that, build those positions like that, and you can have your fourth quarter could make your year, right, if things move, right? If things move with the pound yen, what are we? We in the second month of the year? If things really move for pound yen, right? If things really move, right, we break through here, this might be our trade of the year. Who knows? I mean, we don't know, right? But it could very well be our trade, and it's early in the year, but this could be the trade of the year. We don't know. If we get off and we don't stay with it, and we don't keep building, adding, look at this here, we don't keep adding to our positions, guess what? We'll never know, right? We'll never know. All right, any questions for me? Any questions for me? Peter, I'm proud of you for staying in IWM, right? I know this is.
You should be proud of me in my Adobe stock. I'm still in that trade. I'm getting chopped up, but I got in and I took some profits and I'm right back in that stock. Can you pull it up?
Give me the symbol again.
ADBE. So I had 3 put positions and my options get chopped up like over the 9 days, but I still have 1 more. So I'm going to be stubborn and wait till my price target of 470.
470.
So it hasn't broke resistance, right? Gave me a signal to get out.
Okay. So 470 is right below this support here.
Yeah.
And the price closed at 9. Oh, you might get it.
Yeah, see, it's been chopping like this position. It made a little inverse head and shoulders. So I thought, I was like, oh, okay, I gotta get ready to get out of this trade. But it hasn't broke resistance yet. It hasn't gave me a signal to get out of my bear yet.
No.
So that's why I still have 1 position I'm still holding on to.
Guys, this is an example of
it's telling me to get out. It's like but I have to stay in until it gives me the signal to get out.
So what, your emotions are telling you to get out?
Yeah, because it's telling me, look, it made all the technical stuff. It says, oh, it's made a inverse head and shoulders. It's about to reverse. It's about to reverse. Get out. But it hasn't really given me an exit signal yet. So I have to stay in.
Yeah, and you might very well get paid handsomely.
Yeah, and I'm stubborn. It's like I know it's gonna hit target 470. I know it's gonna return back to 470. So I have to stick till I hit 470, or the chart tells me to get out with an exit signal.
Oof. That's pretty amazing trading, guys. Right? That's to be able to stay, especially new traders, guys. I mean, really follow this. Follow what these guys are doing, Kim and Peter, right? Because he with this move right here, boy, right? Look at that. Day after day after day after day, right? Even right here, this gap up right here, right? And look here.
Yeah, I took profit and I jumped right back in today. When that signal reversed, went to the downside, I took another position.
Yeah. Yeah. And 470 is your target. You might very well get it. You might very well get it. So because this is it's heading down. It's heading down. All right, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. I will see you guys. We are supposed to be in the office, but traders don't come into the office anymore. They like Zoom. So if anyone wants to come into the office, we'll have the session in the office and on Zoom. So just let me know.
Dave, I'll be in the office soon.
Daniel is gonna come to visit me, guys, in Orlando. We're gonna have cigars and cognac. So if you guys are ever in the area, Orlando, right, come, we'll hang out, and you guys can pick my brain, and I'll pick you guys' brain too. Anyone else? Any other questions for me?
David, so how many times what's your schedule? Because I keep jumping around and missing it.
Every evening on Sundays, 5 to about 5:45. Sometimes we'll go over on Sundays because we review the systems. So I would say 5 to about 7 on Sundays. Mondays through Thursdays, 7 through 7:45, and then every other Friday.
Okay, what time is it there right now?
It is right now in Orlando area 8 8:04 p.m. So yeah, it's Eastern time, Mari. Eastern time.
Eastern time, right? Because I'm at 6 o'clock here in Arizona. I think that's why I've been missing you, is because I don't get back from work until later sometimes.
Okay, do me a favor. Send me your phone number, and I'll put you in our database so that you have you get our alerts.
My phone number, my cell phone number, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, just send it to me, and I'll make sure I put you in our database so that you get all the updates and the correct times and everything. Okay. All right, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, all we going through, we'll go over some advanced stuff. So advanced, tools that you could do. All right. The last time we went over some scalping things, opportunities on the 30, using the 30-minute time frame, and then your foundation as the 240 or the daily. So we'll go over some tricks and tips tomorrow, but they'll be short, from 5 to about 5:45 tomorrow, 6 o'clock. All right, guys, take care. Good job, guys. Good job trading. New traders, good job staying in those trades. I know it's hard, but if you guys noticed today, right, those yen pairs made a nice move to the upside. All right, so we want to stay in those trades and make money. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, David.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Gary.
What's going on, boss?
All right. Yeah, I'll call you offline, okay?
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you a quick question.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the crypto monster I see you got, is that all the coins or?
Just the majors for now. Just the majors.
Okay.
Yeah,
The majors meaning what? Like just Bitcoin?
Ethereum,
like what I see on Monster, like on the scalper?
Yes.
Same ones? Okay.
Yeah, same ones.
Okay. All right. I was able.
Okay, buddy.
I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll probably do the Zoom. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'll probably be on the Zoom a little late tomorrow. But
all right. Yeah.
All right, boss. Take care, man.
See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
Hi.